today's job on the bathroom renovation / ensuite conversion is to
trace that wire, which will be the brown one.
This doesn't look safe. Wiring is actually quite difficult when you've got half a thumb. When you think it's isolated and off, check again. We're going to be getting rid of these weird ceiling lights, and we're going to be putting in 3 spotlights. So one there, one in the middle, and one here, which will be over the new shower. I've done this a couple of times when I converted the old bathroom, converted the bedroom into a new bathroom, new family bathroom. I put 4 spotlights in there, which wasn't too bad. Didn't have access from above. In this one, I believe I've got access from above via the floorboards in the cupboard on the top floor, so that should make things a little bit easier. Bear in mind, I've never done this before. I don't really know what I'm doing. I know some basic electrics, basic domestic electrics and stuff, but I feel confident enough. I've watched a fair bit of YouTube videos just trying to refresh myself. At the end of the day, I'll be safe. I'll get the holes in, hopefully I can inspect everything from above, and then we should have 3 nice spotlights in here. Oh, I've just realised I've got to go and clear that cupboard upstairs, and there is a lot of our stuff in here. Ugh, come on. So the floor of that cupboard in there mimics that perfectly. But first, we've got to get rid of some stuff. This cupboard.
Bear in mind, I'm not a professional electrician. I've never done this before. I assume once I lift the floorboards up, everything will become clear.
I mean, I am no electrician, but oh my God, this doesn't look safe. What the fuck is that? We're just leaving that like that? Okay, cool. What the oh man. Do you know what? We can do this. Honestly, it just takes so much brain power. So, I'm gonna have a coffee. I'm gonna try and get my head around this. And if I come up with what I think is going on and what I think I need to do, I'll let you know. But if not, cut to a clip of me paying 1,500 quid for a Sparky to come out and sort this, because no, we can do this, we can do this, we can do this. We do things ourselves, we're learning. We're amateurs and we're learning, and that's why we're here.
It quickly became apparent that visibility is everything. So I got the multi-tool out and carefully tried to cut each floorboard so that I could see the mess of the wiring that was underneath. Bear in mind, this is so old and hasn't been up in so long. So I did my best, got the multi-tool out and tried to cut each board along the joist.
I got overexcited trying to lift the floorboard up, and I've just split that one. One of the light fittings is there, the other one is there, and then under here I think are the 2 switches. So in my head, all we need to do is 3 holes, those out, they're going to feed into the lights. The switch will then become 1, which I will probably relocate over that side and leave it as a pull cord, just because I can't be bothered to channel walls and drill through horrible dusty sandy brick walls again with it all crumbling, chasing in boxes, and I just can't be bothered. Can't be bothered at all. So I'm going to mark 3 spotlights up. I've just been upstairs and measured the distance between the joists. They vary by about 100 mil between each one. Like, nothing is going to be perfect, nothing's easy, nothing's straightforward. So what I've worked out is my spacing will work out with the joist anyway. Might be a little bit tight on the one, but we'll make it work, it'll be fine. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to mark them up in here. I can probably drill through, and yeah, we'll have the holes. So that's the lights all marked up, and then just to make this job a little bit easier, make sure they're dead straight and they're going the right way, I've got my level. This thing honestly has been a godsend. If you haven't got one, go and get one. They are a game changer. I used it for the hallway paneling I did downstairs, and oh my god, it just saves so much time. Like professionals and stuff will use them all the time, but even if you're a DIYer, go and get a decent laser. It just makes your life so much easier, I promise.
So 2 lessons here. When you're drilling holes for spotlights, always check you've got the right hole saw. Luckily, mine was the exact right size that I needed. The second one is, when you're drilling stuff above you, make sure that you always...
Wear glasses. 3 holes done. 1, 2, 3. They are straight. So now I'm going to pick the lights up and wiring time, I guess. There you go. 1, 2, 3 holes. Happy days. Right. Let's work out what we do about this wiring then. Get rid of 2 switches, 1 ceiling rose, put a switch in the other side and wire up 3 lights. Easy peasy. I have no idea what I'm doing. But YouTube and Google, that'll help me along the way, it'll be fine. I'm not gonna electrocute myself, am I? I might electrocute myself, so. Nah, it'll be fine. We'll be fine. Confidence is king.
The existing bulb, okay? So you'll be able to trace that wire, which will be the brown one. Again, I'll explain this on a diagram. Just undo the live and undo the neutral feed.
Yeah, got one of them, mate.
Give them a pull. And what do we have next? In this block here, we have a
I can
switch
do that
live.
bit. Lesson number 1. When you think it's isolated and off, check again. Because them are still live. And that was very, very close to give me a royal shock. Get a professional to do it. That's my advice. The question is now, where the is that from? So that is isolated now. That was down for that isolation thing for the fan or whatever it's called. I don't know what they're called, not an expert. That's going off into a socket in the other room, so I've cut that off. I've put the little Wago clips in the box and terminated that. I don't really know what else to do with it. Now I'm trying to work. Shout out to Petal Bindi head torch though. These things are incredible. So now I've got to try and get rid of the 2 switches for the 2 lights and go to the 3 spotlights and 1 switch. That shit me up, that did. That thing going. Oh, so it's taken the fuse out downstairs that is upstairs socket. So let me know in the comments if that's right. That what would you call that? It was like an isolation point for maybe a fan or something they had, but that's on the same ring as the upstairs socket, which I didn't realise, didn't even think, didn't test it, and luckily it didn't shock me. But yeah. Anyway, when we doing it again, I don't know. I'm an amateur. I'm just making it up as I go along. And to be honest, most of this is coming from the fact that my missus says we're not paying for a professional. We've been paying for a professional on the NHS when I'm dead. I don't know if my life insurance is covered if I die doing DIY. It feels like she knows that it does pay out. I don't know. It scares you, doesn't it? Bit of a shock. Definitely should have a professional. Oh, I'm gonna get rid of this fucking light now. What the fuck is this? Ugh, that's minging. Best thing is, all these videos I'm doing, whether it's the house, car, whatever it is, I'm just making it up. Like, I don't have the right tools or the skills or anything like that, but you can pretty much pick up most things by watching YouTube videos and stuff. And also you pick up a lot in the comments as well. So like a lot of people will comment on certain videos and stuff, like professionals will be saying, it's actually, this is the way to do it, this is safe, this isn't safe, make sure you're doing that, which it's always worth reading. Any of the comments, oh fuck, do I get this out now? That's how. You just pull it off. Is that safe? Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. What the fuck is this shit? The thing is, I've got to try and work out which was which and what goes where, and we'll work it out. We'll work it out. It can't be, yeah, it's not that difficult, is it?
Once I'd removed the 2 old ceiling lights, I fed down my lighting cable for the 3 spotlights, trimmed up each end and prepped them ready for wiring up with the spotlights.
Believe it or not, wiring is actually quite difficult when you've got half a thumb.
Weirdly, I found this one of the more awkward things to do. I don't know whether it was because I was tired at this point and it's just holding your arms up, but it seemed to be a real struggle to get them all done. But once I got them wired up, followed the instructions, popped them up into place, it was happy days.
I just connected up and put the first spotlight in. I think I should turn that. That way it's not sitting right. They're a bit, I don't know, they seem loose. Don't know. Jury's out on that. Not sure.
I'm not sure if the loose fitting will cause any problems in the future, but I guess time will tell. So it was just a case of repeating the process for the other 2 spotlights, get those in, and then it was ready for the nerve-wracking moment. That awkward walk downstairs where you go to the fuse board, you turn it on and hope that the house is engulfed in flames. And yeah, I was a little bit nervous.
Well, that was. I'm buzzing. I'm genuinely buzzing. Like, I've done lighting and stuff. I've done this a few times. I've done bits and pieces like it, but honestly, it just seems like such a mammoth task at the beginning. It just seems like something you never would achieve, and it won't happen. And you need to pay somebody. You need to do all that. I'm not saying it's the best. I'm not saying that I didn't get shocked along the way, cut myself, fell over, nearly went through the ceiling, got multiple kilograms of crap in my eye, but I did it. We now have spotlights in the bathroom. I think it looked pretty good. A lot of tidying to do and a lot of filling, but just do it. Just do it. Whatever it is, like, if there's something you want to do, whether it's to your house, your car, whatever, just have a go. Get on YouTube. That's why you're on here, and just have a go. So, I think that's me done for today. I'm going to tidy up, clear up, and then it'll probably be another week till we get on to the next video for the bathroom. But yeah, thanks for bearing with me. It was sketchy along the way. Also, by all means, any professionals or anyone that does this for a living or has done this before, just get in them comments and tell me everything I've done wrong. Hopefully I'll upload this within a week of doing it, so that if there is something seriously amiss, let me know. But for now, I'm buzzing.